Hello and welcome back to SnowRunner on our hard mode series. We are in the Rift in Taymyr and we're sort of scouting out and about. So we're picking up where we left off before, and there is a job that we're after right out in front here. Now this is the one I thought I wanted as we come in on the gate. So it reads, places like these seems to attract a good bit of attention from thrill seekers and scavengers alike. It seems like someone had set up a camp in the forest nearby. Head down there and see if they're still there. Except start tracking. So, with this one, I don't know if we can get down. I've never tried to get down there. Probably not advised, actually. So yeah, we've got to get to this campsite, and there is some fuel there as well, which is nice, to say the least. I think there's a fair bit of fuel about. We've got a fuel trailer here. I think we'll discover some more fuel up by like a farm up here, and yeah, this is pretty given here. Another reason why I wanted to sort of try and come here before we sort of finished all the others. Doing the Rift in a bit of a reverse order, or doing Taymyr in a bit of a reverse order, should I say? Oh, wrong button. So I hope you're well, hope you're enjoying our journey here through Taymyr. Appreciate you coming back, appreciate if you've just found us off this episode. As I'm recording this morning, I was greeted by a lovely comment from someone that had found the channel through episode 30 of Alaska and decided to drop a sub and follow along, so I appreciate that they also reinstalled SnowRunner sort of off finding it, so that's cool. Let's get people back into it. It is a wonderful game after all. So we're just going to head out and do this one. Just was sort of ticked off. It's actually quite tight, so I'm not sure how well I'm going to fit the Z-Toss in there, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. I did take a few days off from recording SnowRunner just because I'd gotten so far ahead, because I'm having so much fun with it. Gotten easily a month ahead on the public release schedule. I think channel members had like 10, 12, maybe more episodes that they were served up. So I took a little bit of time off, did some more ETS2 recording, and took the time to record the off-road truck simulator heavy duty challenge, or whatever that was called. So that's why I'm going to get controls wrong now. I spent a week playing a game that had completely different controls with trucks. Now we probably could just sort of cut through some of this, but we'll follow the route. We go. Put the old diff on. So I am quite a fan of this little map. Ooh, I was wondering if I should have security winched that, but we got through fine. Can I nip through there, do you think? So if we can squeeze through them trees. Not that I really need to, but we could try and get a little shortcut. I did say I'd follow the route, and then I was like, oh, that looks like a direct route through, though. Lots of like half stumps here for where the storm has come through. So if we can thread the needle a bit. It is going to be tight. May regret this. I think we'll be fine. I think we can get through there. It's always the stumps that get you. That's why we're looking forward to Roadcraft, because we're going to grind stumps out and take down trees and just destroy things. So there we are. Unexpected guests. Seems like false alarm. The place looks abandoned and mostly empty. Why would the owners just leave their tent there is another question, but just knowing they aren't here anymore is good enough for me. Excuse me, morning coffee on a repeat. Let's grab the fuel though. And we'll try and haul that back. Use the mouse. There we go. So the Great Nomad, restore the calm loaf. That's way off the other side. We're still sort of exploring, but we'll leave that up. That's fine. Actually, have I got room to stick that in? I might just stick that in there. That makes sense, doesn't it? Rather than carting that about, we can't sell it or do anything with it, so let's just get rid of it. Leave it there. Thank you very much for the fuel. Excellent. That was why I wanted to go there when we first came in, because I knew the fuel was there. Thick old mud. Come on, gal. Keep pushing. Hindsight is a wonderful thing with this game, I will say. And again, that's why I've been enjoying watching good friend of the channel, Dad. Go check him out. His SnowRunner HardMode playthrough, as someone that, you know, at the time of starting his journey, very little experience in the game, hasn't really watched a lot of other people's content with regards to what to do, where to go, and what have you. And then what he has started watching, he's been doing like what I do when I watch other people play, sort of jump ahead to maps that he's not on yet, or that are far away, that he'll have forgotten before he gets there. And yeah, watching him do his journey and discovering the map and discovering the game, and awesome. I enjoy that. I enjoy that. So my next adventure is going to be, we want to get to the Pacifist. That's where we want to go. So I'm going to, now I should use my mouse for this as well, because I'm pretty sure if I, it'd be much easier. I want to try and do that whole pointy click thing with the in-game cursor. That isn't very good. Actually, I don't want that one. I don't want that one either. There we go. Plus then you can take them out in between, which you can't do, I don't think, with the cursor. We're going to go around. As much as I don't like all that on the HUD, it's just easier than me having to keep popping in the map and double checking because my memory's bad. A little blue blip isn't the worst. Isn't the worst. Maybe we could even try a little bit of in-cab while we're doing it. You don't do it very often. I think this route is reasonably safe, he says as he hits a big rock and rolls over. So yeah, I should imagine by the time this one comes out, public release must be, or coming to the end of April. I think we must be coming to the end of April. So hopefully we're having good weather. Hopefully you had a good Easter, if you do Easter. Not everyone does. I don't really do a lot of the holidays type stuff. That's not me. We do it because we've got children and stuff like that, but I wouldn't acknowledge miserable git. Wouldn't acknowledge any of it if I didn't have children. Right. Here's the fun bit. Get your skills out, lad. Get your skills out. What's up? That's that off-road heavy-duty challenge, man. It's up to my skills having to learn to get through that. Had fun playing that. You know, it's by no means the greatest game in the world, but I did have a lot of fun with it. We're setting up a supply depot. We're setting up a supply depot just by the lake, and one of our workers had caught a glimpse of an abandoned trailer up in the hills. Find it and take it to the depot. Okay, that's fine. That is, I believe it is, yeah, that up here. No, it's the Great Nomad still. Where's the lake? The trailer. I think we saw it, didn't we, when we were doing some stuff? Oh, is that the one? No, that's where we were. Anyway, yeah, there's one out, stuck in the water somewhere. I mean, I know where it is, where to get it once we're open. But what we're here is for the Pacifist. There's one here. How are we for fuel anyway? Yeah, 200, we're good. Oh, perhaps it's that trailer. I don't think it is. I think that's something else. Let's just check, shall we? Lost and found. Curtain cider. Yeah, there's that one. Got a service trailer up there as well. We'll get that. Because... oh, just sinking in now. I don't want to use all my parts for repairing, so I probably should have gone and got the service trailer first, but we'll get this. This is what we want. Now, there's not something you see often. A repurposed armoured carrier just lying out there waiting to be recovered. Seems like it might be stuck down there. Pull it out and fix it, and you get to keep it. So we can get ourselves another TUS 420 Tartarin. And all we've got to do is get it out. I think no, we're not close enough. There we are. Oh no. Still in reverse. Classic Mr. Farquhar moment. Come on, power up. So we've got to drop it off around there. It's been a while since it's been about a year. Oh no, yeah. Is it fully working? I forget now. Or does it need repairing? Does need repairing. So how much does it require in repairs? Not a lot. But we are pretty much out. So where did I just see... here. Right, so let's go get that. That's what we'll do. There is another, there's one or two out and about. I think This one, I think, is possibly for us anyway, but the other one is for a job, I think. With the Merc, we'll probably blitz through here pretty quick. We will be looking to bring the... I think I might try and bring the step in. I think I did say that before. So we need to probably have a day, or have an episode. Yeah, an episode is a day anyway. Probably have a day where we leave the rift just so we can bring the step through. We'll take it all the way back to the garage, get it fixed, put what upgrades on it we've got, and bring that through, because I think it'd be a nice little one to do here. We could do it with the Hujimaflig, with the Taygyr. We'll probably take the Taygyr back to the garage and upgrade that all at the same time as well. I should have reversed in. Yeah, this one's ours, I think. We only will borrow some bits anyway. It won't be completely empty just to fix the tartan up. Yo, fold 20. The only downside to the tartans is that they don't tow trailers, unfortunately. I did say we may sell both of ours, but because we've now got two, we might sell both of them and buy one that comes with a bigger storage rack and stuff like that. So we'll see. We might treat ourselves for our hard work here, and then that'll definitely help us a little bit when we get to places like Kola and Amor. 100%. I think it's just such a nice little map. Look, we've got the farm up there. We've got a bit of a quarry type thing going on here. We've got the mill. Such a nice little map. So we shall repair from the lovely job. When we leave, I want to try and remember to take this and definitely all the fuel as well. Take it out with us when we leave. So in that case, where would be a half decent spot to try and get this? Because we're going to want it for other things, I think. I should have deleted that fuel trailer. That's going to trick me later on. We want to go, I think, I'm trying to remember now. We've got to do scouting anyway, hit that. But I think there's a truck to repair up that way as well. So let's see if we can scooch around. Is that not fully repaired? Or does it need fuel? There we go. That was ours. 2 grand. There we go. Just hear the thing roar like a rabid animal. Too late for take-backs, I suppose. I already did offer it as a reward. Enjoy your new ride. I was going to say, I felt sure that was done. Shall we be good? And plot my route again. We are in and out this way. Like a damn pro these days. I'm pretty sure this is the way I want to go anyway. Well, now I've done that, I'm wondering if we could just skip through up there. Having never tried before, I don't think I will now. Well, it definitely looks passable, doesn't it? Something I'll try on my next playthrough on normal mode. Let's get out of low. Let's do a little bit of speed. Even go high gear, I think. Take the tree out, why not? Back to our adventurings. Share us up this way. I may be wrong. I may be wrong. There we go. There is one. And I'm pretty certain this one's just a repair job. Not another one for us to keep, unfortunately. Old Faithful. According to some papers we've got an old mine, there should be at least one truck the workers use for hauling some of their equipment. Find it and see if you can get it to work. So us for 4 grand. So that'll be this one. Now we've brought our repair trailer. Come out of there. Our maintainer is empty, isn't it? Let's not good at all. Does it want fuel? Oh, I'm not on the right job, that's why. Oh, we've got to deliver it as well. So it does want fuel, yeah. So if we refuel. I'll take some of that back if I can. There you go. You've been refueled. Now when we streamed here, this is where things went a little bit wrong for me. And I started rolling my trucks. So still I lost them. I was just checking to see if we found anything else. Decorative trailer. And stuff. Yeah, this is where it all went a bit bad for me. Trying to reverse trailers and trucks and... Doesn't take long for everything to go a bit wrong. So if I detach. I was sitting there then thinking, oh, I didn't check to make sure my mic was working. Little people keep coming in and unplugging things and what have you, and so, sometimes it causes the audio to reset. Right. Oh, don't start all that hoo-ha again. Right. Deliver to the service station. Which is back the way we came in. Okay. I will do some route plotting. I think we can pretty much cut across there. Pretty certain of that. And then around the top, yeah. Once it's there, we might try and take the rest of the fuel out of it as well, if it's got much left, or if it's got any left. Yeah, I think we can get through that. Just gotta go for it sometimes. Gotta be brave. I mean, the Rift isn't necessarily overly challenging. There's some bits that are tougher to negotiate and whatnot as we get further around and explore it, but it's not exactly hard. To be fair, the Rift is probably easier than any of the Michigan maps. The Rift could possibly be the easiest map in the game, I think, that I've played. Especially for the vehicles that you should have by the time you get here. Even if you've not got like a truck like I've got here, you know, you'd have the Taymyr and you'd have your Pike and you'd have whatever you brought as a scout and the little Tuz and Tartarin. Which reminds me, once we've finished the Rift, we need to go back to figuring out what it was I needed to do to get the Dan. I think it's... I think it's another load of seismic stuff again. I think we have to get a big old vibrator out and shake the lands. Because we need to do that in Quarry, and we have to do that in Zimagorsk anyway. So we'll probably, if they're unlocked together now, once we're finished Rift, we'll probably just stick that on the back of the Tuz. Not on the back of the Tuz, on the back of the Taymyr, and go off and do that. Because I think that then unlocks the rest of the contracts and the flow of things, and anything on the maps that are locked, I think that then unlocks. Someone may have already commented, or will comment on the videos where I asked about it, so if you have, thank you very much. I do appreciate it, because I do forget things, but I do record quite a way ahead, but it doesn't mean people shouldn't comment. I do like to comment, do like feedback. It comes on, because sometimes it doesn't come back to me, and I just sort of sit and wait for someone to say something. So don't assume that because I record ahead of time, that by the time you see it, I will have done it, because odds are I haven't. Like, you know, this map is pretty easy because it's set up. I forgot to take the fuel out. It's set up with scout fuel trailers and scout cargo trailers everywhere for deliveries and stuff. It's really fascinating to see one of these relics hit the road again. Much better than just being left to rust. The way I see it, indeed. Have we already triggered that one? The Great Nomad, we have. So we have, what are we doing? Where does the Lost and Found go? I think that goes out to Lakeside Depot. So since we've got to go over there to hit, I know we've got to go all the way back, but since we've got to go there to, or in that direction anyway, to hit the watchtower, let's go back that way. Now I think this is this the big canyon? Can I get across there? I can't remember. That one is steep. Let's go have a little look and then we'll decide what route we're going to go. Oh, tree. Tree stopped me this time. We've not got a job selected, have we? There we go. See, this is why I should have mapped it. Right. I think we'll be able to get through there. If not, we'll just sort of bump up somewhere else. But I think this is going to be doable. The map likes moving when I do this. Is it there? Why is my brain being such an annoyance? Honestly, we were just over there and I thought, oh, had he forgotten? Yeah, this is not advised for obvious reasons. Give us some of them big boy beans and we just get through it. Don't worry. Whoa, 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 whoa. That will destroy you. We will be hossing about in the Tartarin later. It does have jobs to do. And while we're trying to deliver trailers and such, there's not much point. There's a task later on that's like a little race around the map. That's fun to do in the Tartarin. I was going to say because it doesn't fall over, but no, my luck, it will fall over. So we are going... Ooh, not like that. Where are we going? Where? Got me map upside down again. Leave it one way, sir. To the Lakeside Depot. So I think, if I remember rightly, we'll go back out following our route. And then we'll go... We want to be on this one here. Which was that nasty crossing, wasn't it? So, since I've got to pull a trailer, we won't do that again. I think this is an easier crossing. I think. At night, it doesn't look so so picturesque as we come in this way. It looks a little bit more airy, like this is somewhere that bad things happen. This is where you'd end up if you're on if you're in Hostel, the films. Come stay with me, my friends. We take your places, have a good time, yes? Gone. My friend Dmitry and Pavlov, they will take care of you. Ha ha ha. I think out this way as well is another upgrade. If I remember rightly, there's like a really wrecked, abandoned like town, and we'll have to deliver some cement and stuff out that way, I think. And I'm pretty sure right on the whether it be the coastline or the riverbed, there's an upgrade. It should show when we hit the watchtower when we get to it. So do I want to go left or right here? I think this just sort of loops up and bumps back down again. I think. Is there... or flashbacks? I'm not sure if it's an upgrade or an abandoned vehicle or something to do down here. So that might be. Do I want to take my trailer in though is the question. Can I get back out? If I can get back out, we will detach the trailer. Slightly less risk. Oh, it's down there. So what was that over there then? The yellow... sorry, yellow thing up high. Didn't even notice this down here. So there is an upgrade. Awesome. The LAZ6T195, and this is an engine for big trucks. I think it's for the bigger DLC trucks. This is where they work this one in, or vehicles that come with the DLC maps. But anyway, yeah. So what was that up there then? There's something up here, weren't there? Anyway, yeah, so we're working our way into the town. Let's stay on point with the task. Let's do that. Onwards we go. I like that this truck has the side lights on the cab as well, so you sort of see a little bit more around you, highlighting the problems. So let's have another little pop in the map just to check. Okay. So we want to go. We want to go. Oh, I think this pretty much takes you to that next upgrade I was thinking of. If not right to it, we'll get pretty close. What is out there? Is that our drop off? Yeah. I just put my little blippy out wide. And another truck to repair. That was the one I was thinking of down that gap. Finders keepers, one of our men spotted a lone truck just by the lake. If you could fix it up, you'd really put it to good use here. Except No, 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 no. Right, so somewhere along here, it won't show us without seeing it. I think it's like, oh yeah, near these rocks or something. An upgrade. Now we can push our way up to that because I've done it before. I think it's through there. And then that'll reveal it for us. And what I'll do is I'll start tracking that as well. But I'd like to, unfortunately, go all the way across the map again and pull that trailer this way. Is this the right bit? Probably not now I'm looking at it, but I'm sure there's a bit here we can get through. I mean, when I say I've done it before, I did it with a scout. Not a truck. But there we are, that'll give us some stuff on the map. Lots of stuff. So we have a little trailer, flatbed scout, in with a new, covering all fronts and a supply point. And our upgrade is right on the rocks, like I said. I knew it was down there somewhere. So we shall go back down, get the upgrade. So we will pretty much follow ourselves back through again. That'll probably come down and smash our way through. I think it's probably some fences and stuff, but yeah. We won't worry about going up to trigger them jobs because we're not ready for them anyway. Reversing on the slopes with stumps. That's where the problems come in. Follow ourselves back through. There weren't much of a security winch, was it? But we didn't need it in the end. Wanted it to fire out the other side, and it went there instead. Just check fuel. Fuel's good. I'm being quite efficient at it. No, I'm not being efficient because I'm doing a lot of driving about back and forth, but trying not to be wasteful, like turning the engine off and stuff. Toot toot, mother truckers. I'm not sure how many more upgrades there are here. Maybe one more upgrade to find, possibly, at the top of the map. So we've got some raised suspension, and this is for the Veron AE. I'm hoping that little Zix doesn't need too much by way of repairs. Doesn't need wheels by the looks of it, so that's alright. I think that's one that vanishes as well when you've fixed it, so once we put the fuel in, I don't think I'll be able to take the fuel out either. Right, so again, let's have a little check on the route we want to go to get that trailer back. Send the map back round the right way. I don't think there's really a better route. There is a trailer down here. That's for a job. And I think that'll, although that looks closer, I just think that'll be more of a chore to get out. And we'll take the nicer route round. Cut across, cut across. So yeah, I just think a minute or two in the map doing it this way is better than just constantly stopping and popping in the map. That's what I've decided now. Actually, I probably don't want that one. Because it does annoy me how much I pop in the map because of my appalling memory. It's not fluid. It's not fluid enough. We want fluid content. We want the video to flow at pace and all that. all that. All that bollocks. Yeah. It's got to have a start, a middle and an end. Well, it starts and it ends, so everything else in between is the middle, right? Right? It's gaming content, it's not that deep. Like the mud. Let's get a horse on. We've got about 5-6 more minutes. So we might be able to get to the trailer. We certainly won't be back in 5 minutes. Oh, nosed it right in there, son. You dirty snout. We should be alright in auto now. Maybe in a little bit of high range. Go on, son. Eat, eat. On the tree, on the tree, on the tree. There we go. Carving our own path through. I wonder if when we repair it, since I think that's one that's going to disappear, if I fix the fuel tank on its own, put the fuel in, if that then accepts and registers that the fuel has been put in, and then take my fuel back out. Might try that. Because once it's registered that it's been refueled, you're good. Normally. Dug a little bit of a rut here. You up there, sunshine. Lovely jubbly. I don't really want to refilm my maintain, do I? Because I wanted to see if I could put a bed on this. So we might even go back and pull that empty fuel trailer out just in case. Then I can have that somewhere. That actually might be a half smart thing to do. It would have been smart would have just pulled it out when we had it. Although there are other trailers, so we'll see what we're doing and fuel wise with them actually. Because I'd just like to get that big fuel trailer down so that we can, you know, deliver it and get it done without buying another fuel trailer. Although I think I have in my off-road trailer set a free one that I can get because we don't get our money back, so I like to use free trailers. We've got a little bit of time left. We made good time actually, so we'll where should we get ourselves to? As far as we can, in fairness. With all respect, sir, you want to get as far as you can. We'll put our route in because, you know, I'm going to record another one after this anyway. Hopefully. Said that way too confident for this house. It'll sort of follow the path where we should. Right. What was the time? Just scooch on through. Last time off we finished a little bit late, like 7:33 I think it was, so... Although we are pretty flexible with the time, let's be honest. Like I said before, we've not even left the base maps yet, and I'm already thinking I'd like to do a reverse run as well, because that's the thing that people try and do. I'd like to try and do a reverse run. If I do a reverse run, I won't do it a day at a time. I might do it somewhat edited, or like 2-day blocks instead, just so we get more done and it feels like we progress a bit quicker. Because I usually record these 3 or 4 at a time anyway, so that would just be 2 episodes at 1 hour length, or 2 episodes at 2 hour length, so I don't know whether that make all that much difference, but I just think, yeah, I'm not going to change this up. We said a day, because we're following on from the idea of Master Wessel, the Great One. Right, so this seems like a good space to park up. It is pretty much the same time as when we finished before, so that works for me. So not a bad one. We went and did the checking out for riffraff in the woods. We rescued the Tartarin. We fixed up the step. We've hit some watchtowers. We delivered the trailer. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good for our first full day in the Rift. Not bad, not bad. So next time out, we'll finish this repair, deliver the truck if we need to, and then we'll look to head to the north of the map. I know there's a big farm on a mountain or on a hill in the middle. We'll get up there, and it has some jobs to do for setting that up. I say we've got a lumber yard to the north as well. I think it's a lumber yard, timber yard, something like that. We'll get up there and we'll do that. So yeah, lots still to do. But hopefully you've enjoyed this one. If you have, give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on. Find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. You guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.